Yo, what's up? It's your man Chase. As we roll into the month of March, for me personally, March is a really tough month. In March, I've lost a lot of family members that I love and looked up to and respected. My father being one of those people. My dad passed away March 14th, 2012, and I kind of remember it like it was yesterday. He went into the hospital for, something routine check, ended up staying there a little bit longer than he had to. They found some other things that was going on with him. And then in that process, he contracted MRSA. And it started to spread through his body. And by the time I got up to New York to the hospital, it already had spread to his brain. So, and I remember it like it was yesterday, like just being by the hospital bed with him and not knowing if he could hear me or, knew what was going on. I just remember reaching over and telling him I love him. And he put his hand up, we did a fist bump, and then I had to walk out the hospital. So, it's a really tough time to actually watch someone that you love suffer that way. But how did that happen? How did he get there? How did that all happen? So through years of, unhealthy living, my dad was a man of God. He was a pastor of church. He led people. But through unhealthy living, eating out, not exercising, not doing the right things, and not going to the doctor to get checked for certain things, all those things catch up to you. So that's how, eventually he ended up in the hospital. So why do I focus a lot on mindset and, health and talking about things like that? Well, that's the reason why. Because I've watched people that I love pass away due to things that are controllable, like exercise, like eating the right foods and things like that. So it's super important to me that I share these messages and things to help people, because all of those things were preventable. And so having the right mindset, I'm just a kid from the projects. I knew that there was more to life out there. And I didn't want to start to go into that same process that my, dad went through. And I was almost there. This is me with a CPAP machine. This is me maybe last year. I was in the hospital for at least 2 weeks due to, something going on with my body. And I was like, nah, that's not what I want for my life. And plus, that's not what I want for my family. So you got to work on that mindset. This is why I preach mindset. Because if you work on your mindset, you break those bad habits, you break those things, those generational curses, those things that you think you can't do, and those things that you just accept because of your surrounding. So it's super important that you're working on your mindset. It's super important that you're working on your health. It's super important that you're working on your wealth. Because if you do pass away and you leave your family behind and you leave them with nothing, it's going to be tough on them too. So remember, change your mind, change your health, change your wealth, change your life, and change your families.